Hello. So, as some of you who know me will already know, I always wanted to be an actress, never sort of made it. So I thought, what can I do to quash that love of acting? I know, I'll do a live and show you how good I am at cooking. So this month, I'm attempting to be more vegetarian/vegan. And I have to say, after nearly a week-ish, number one, I haven't missed meat. Not that I ate a lot of meat anyway, but it's just something I wanted to trial, I think, with having colitis, something I've not done yet. So I'm just seeing what that does for me in regards of how I feel. Maybe it'll help my condition, I don't know. So we shall see. A dish I've already done in the slow cooker is this slow cooker coconut, and I can never pronounce it right, quinoa. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong, I have no clue. It's like a curry, so it has your coconut milk in, has your tomatoes in, and you can pretty much put what veg you want. So I'm literally making it now, so it'll be ready for tonight, and then that's me done for the next 3 nights. And I will just mix it up, where one night I might have it with a bit of a jacket potato or some rice or whatever. You can actually have it on your own as well, because it's got everything in it for a meal. But I love it. I've sort of fallen in love with this particular recipe because it ticks every single one of my taste buds. And you can tweak it, and you can sort of put whatever your own favourite veg is. Because I think one of the things, when I saw the recipe and you put broccoli in it, and I'm thinking, well, that's going to go a bit wank in the slow cooker. It's going to go all mushy and horrible. It actually didn't. So surprisingly, broccoli is really nice in it because it goes tender enough, but it still had a little bit of a crunch. So I was quite impressed. So I'm going to show you, because I feel really skillful right now, how I make it. Obviously, you can tweak it yourself because everybody's got different tastes. And yeah, I just love it. And the fact that I can make it now, then I'm working, and then it'll be ready for this evening. My next challenge is actually getting my boys to eat stuff like this, because they're not feeling it right now with this whole vegetarian vegan thing. They're just not getting it. But I'm confident maybe if they try this tonight, maybe they might sort of like it. We'll see. Okay, so first thing, everybody I think has this in their cupboard. It's chopped tomatoes. So in it goes, tin of chopped tomatoes. And then what I'll do later is the little bit of juice that's left, I will just put a little bit of water in, because the recipe does need a cup of water in as well. Then you have my favourite ever ingredient, coconut milk. Everywhere does it. I use full fat. It's up to you which one you use. Oh my God, the coconut milk's not wanting to come out. Oh shit. I think I was meant to use coconut. That's actually gone everywhere. I think I was meant to, yeah, okay. We'll come back to that, I think, because it's literally not coming out properly. How do these people do this live? Why does Nigella look so graceful? I just look mental trying to do this. It's all over my hand. I'm going to actually have to wash my hands. Oh my God. Okay, chickpeas. Now, I didn't know if I like these. You have to rinse them out, and you have to do that well. Don't ask me why. I'm pretending that I know what I'm talking about. I really don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, tin of chickpeas in it. Then garlic. I actually use very lazy garlic. I think this is great. Keep it in your fridge. I think it's in the fridge for up to 6 weeks. So suit for your own taste. The recipe says, how much does the recipe say? The recipe says 2 garlic cloves. Let's put a spoon in. Maybe a bit more. Keep those vampires away. Ground turmeric. That's an ingredient. 1 tablespoon. That's actually quite a lot. That's a tablespoon, right? Yeah. It's maybe a little bit more than a tablespoon has gone into mine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Ginger. It says to use freshly grated ginger, but I've used this. Again, very lazy ginger. So handy to have. It says a tablespoon. That seems quite a lot. I've only made this once before. Okay. In goes the ginger. This is something that was a bloody nightmare to find. It's called miso. Miso. It's basically a paste, and you can use it in soups, stews, dressings, all sorts of things. So typical, somebody's at my door now. So 1 teaspoon of miso is going in. I'm not really sure what it is, but I have to actually ask somebody to find it. But all I know is it clearly makes a difference because this curry tasted amazing. So that's the miso in. Chili flakes, again, to taste. So 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. I just put whatever I fancy in. So I do like my chili flakes. So I think we'll go for nearer the 1 teaspoon, maybe. This actually probably doesn't look good, does it? I'm putting chili flakes in, that is what I'm doing. And then another thing that I couldn't find, this is a gluten-free soy sauce. So if you're doing vegan, this is available in supermarkets, but you might have to ask for it because it's not that easy to find. And what do you put in that? Oh, okay. So this says 2 teaspoons. You know I'm going to get this wrong, don't you? It's not going to taste like it did last time. Okay, so that's in, done. Okay, and then here is my veg. Now I have already prepared my veg. It took me 5 minutes. I have got broccoli, onion, sweet potato and carrot. And you can just see, I've just got a bit of each, but you put in as much as you want to put in and you can tweak this. This is what I'm using, and I can honestly say it tastes amazing with these ingredients in. And if you're really lazy, the supermarkets now actually do all this ready prepared, so you don't even have to chop. I did, because I had 5 minutes to be able to chop these, but you don't even have to do that. So that literally just goes in. And then final ingredient is the actual main thing of the curry. Oh God, it's gone everywhere. Which is this quinoa. Sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Now it says to use 1/4 cup. Now, when recipes say that, that stumps me. Because what's a cup? We've all got different cups. So I actually Googled it. And it said, and I've forgotten now whether it was 30 grams or 40 grams. But that's roughly what it is. So 1/4 cup, 30, 40 grams. Am I going to put this in a cup and measure it properly? No. Am I just going to pour some in and hope for the best? Yes. There we go. Oh God. Okay, well. And then all I've got to do now is just put a bit of water in that and turn it on. So it will just go on either low or medium, and then that will nicely simmer away all afternoon, and it'll be ready this evening. Now, I probably made this look more complicated than it actually is. It really isn't. So once you've got all the ingredients, you're just throwing them in. I probably forgot to do something or put something in. That's why I'm quite rubbish. But anyway, fingers crossed it will turn out nice. So yeah, that's me done. Slow cooker coconut quinoa curry with fresh veg in. Can't get much healthier than that, can you? Quite impressed with myself. Obviously, I'll show you the picture of what it looks like later. And I'm sure you'll be most impressed. Have a good day, everybody.